In this video, we are going to discover the unsung and underrated heroes of MLB. We're delving into the stories of underrated players who make a big difference for their teams. Keep watching this video as we give you an inside look at the hidden gems shaping the exciting world of baseball. La Angels. The recent times have been tough for Angels fans. Ohtani was the ace, but when he went down with a UCL tear, Detmers stepped up with impressive strikeout numbers. Despite a 4.77 ERA at the time of this recording, his 4.25 FIP and 17th rank in strikeouts per 9 showcase his potential. Reed Detmers has emerged as a bright spot for the La Angels amidst a challenging time for the team's fans. Stepping up as Ohtani faced injury, Detmers showcased impressive strikeout numbers, revealing his potential as a valuable asset to the pitching rotation. Despite a 4.77 ERA at the time of recording, his 4.25 FIP and 17th rank in strikeouts per 9 underscore his promising performance. Houston Astros. For the Houston Astros, Bryan Abreu stands out in their bullpen. Amidst the team's recent success, Abreu is having another phenomenal season, boasting a 1.94 ERA and 12.4 strikeouts per 9 over 66 games. Moving to the Oakland A's, Zach Gelof, a rookie, deserves more attention. Despite playing in just over 50 games, he's tied for 13th in WAR among rookies and ranks 4th in WRC+ with a slugging of 519. In the Houston Astros dynamic lineup, Bryan Abreu has stood out as a reliable presence in the bullpen. Following a strong 2022 season, Abreu continues to impress with a 1.94 ERA and an impressive 12.4 strikeouts per 9. As the Astros catch fire, Abreu's contributions in the bullpen contribute to the team's overall success. Toronto Blue Jays. Turning to the Toronto Blue Jays, Erik Swanson in their bullpen has been quietly solid. While attention often goes to Romano and Hicks, Swanson has posted a 3.00 ERA and a 3.24 FIP over 62 games. Orlando Arcia for the Atlanta Braves has been a reliable piece, contributing defensively and hitting 270 with 17 homers. In the Toronto Blue Jays bullpen, Erik Swanson has quietly contributed solid numbers. As the team finds itself in the wild card hunt, Swanson's performance at the back end of the bullpen becomes increasingly crucial. With a 3.00 ERA and a 3.24 FIP over 62 games, Swanson adds depth to the Blue Jays' relief pitching. Milwaukee Brewers. Freddie Peralta for the Milwaukee Brewers, often overshadowed by Burns and Woodruff, is having a noteworthy season with a 3.76 FIP and 11.5 strikeouts per 9. In the St. Louis Cardinals bullpen, Ryan Helsley has shown promise despite missing some time with an injury with a 2.39 FIP and just under 11 strikeouts per 9. His performance complements the team's overall success in the competitive NL Central. Chicago Cubs. For the Chicago Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr. has been an unsung hero in the NL Central, posting a 3.13 ERA and a 3.26 FIP in 64 games. The Arizona Diamondbacks see Ketel Marte quietly having his best season since 2019, hitting 275 with solid defensive contributions. Mark Leiter Jr. has quietly become an unsung hero in the Chicago Cubs pitching staff. Amidst discussions of other prominent names, Leiter Jr. has posted a 3.13 ERA and a 3.26 FIP in 64 games. His reliability in the bullpen contributes to the Cubs' efforts in a challenging NL Central. La Dodgers. In the NL West, Brusdar Graterol for the La Dodgers has been a great setup guy with a career high in innings and a 1.34 ERA. Patrick Bailey for the San Francisco Giants has stepped up, ranking first in Fangraph defense among catchers. Brusdar Graterol stands out in the La Dodgers bullpen, making a significant impact as a setup guy. Pitching a career high in innings, he boasts a remarkable 1.34 ERA, ranking 4th overall in the majors. Graterol's contributions add depth to the Dodgers pitching staff as they navigate a season filled with challenges. Cleveland Guardians. Moving to the AL Central, Stephen Kwan McMahon for the Cleveland Guardians has gone under the radar, hitting 272 with a 341 on base and 20 stolen bases. J.P. Crawford for the Seattle Mariners is having a career year with a 263 average, 15 homers, and a WRC plus of 129. Miami Marlins. For the Miami Marlins, Braxton Garrett in their rotation is quietly having a solid season with a 3.67 ERA and 3.62 FIP. Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets is having a phenomenal season, ranking 7th overall in Fangraph WAR. Washington Nationals. In the NL East, C.J. Abrams for the Washington Nationals is an up-and-coming shortstop with a decent season, hitting 18 homers and stealing 41 bases. Ryan O'Hearn for the Baltimore Orioles is having an awesome year with a 296 average, a 500 slugging, and a WRC plus of 124. San Diego Padres. In the NL West, Seth Lugo for the San Diego Padres has flown under the radar in the rotation with a 3.83 ERA and a 3.90 FIP. Colin Holderman for the Pittsburgh Pirates has been a solid setup guy with a 3.32 FIP. Philadelphia Phillies. Moving to the NL East, Christopher Sanchez for the Philadelphia Phillies has contributed to their starting pitching success with a 3.40 ERA. For the Texas Rangers, Mitch Garver is having an outstanding season at the plate, hitting 280 with an on-base of 381 and a WRC plus of 148. Tampa Bay Rays. Josh Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays has been solid, hitting 282 with a 484 slugging, 18 homers, and 29 stolen bases. In the NL Central, TJ Friedl for the Cincinnati Reds is quietly having a good season, hitting 271 with a 341 on base and a 446 slugging. Boston Red Sox. For the Boston Red Sox, Cutter Crawford in their rotation has given them decent production with a 4.26 ERA and a good strikeout-to-walk ratio. Ryan McMahon for the Colorado Rockies is having a decent season with a 247 average, a 330 on base, and a 450 slugging. Kansas City Royals. Carlos Hernandez for the Kansas City Royals in their bullpen has been solid with a 4.80 ERA, a 3.84 FIP, and 10 strikeouts per 9. For the Detroit Tigers, Tarek Skubal has been great since coming back from injury, posting a 3.28 ERA and a 2.28 FIP. Minnesota Twins. Bailey Over for the Minnesota Twins has quietly put together a decent season at the back end of the rotation with a 3.67 ERA. In the AL Central, Mike Levinger for the Chicago White Sox has been solid with a 3.61 ERA and a 4.15 FIP. New York Yankees. Gleyber Torres for the New York Yankees has quietly put together a nice campaign, hitting 271 with a 343 on base and a 461 slugging. Lastly, for the AL East, C.J. Abrams for the Tampa Bay Rays has been solid, hitting 271 with a 341 on base and a 446 slugging. Oakland A's. Zach Gelof, a rookie for the Oakland A's, has quietly made a significant impact despite the team not garnering much attention. Tied for 13th in WAR among rookies, Gelof ranks 4th in WRC plus among his peers. Despite playing in just over 50 games, his performance showcases the potential for future success in the A's lineup. Atlanta Braves. Orlando Arcia has proven to be a steady force for the Atlanta Braves amidst discussions of Acuna and Olsen, hitting 270 with 17 homers and playing stellar defense. Arcia has been an unsung hero for the Braves. His contributions extend beyond the offensive aspect, providing stability to the team's defense. Street Louis Cardinals. Ryan Helsley, despite the challenges faced by the Street Louis Cardinals this season, has shown in the bullpen. Despite missing time with an injury, Helsley has posted a 2.39 FIP and just under 11 strikeouts per 9. As the Cardinals navigate a tough season, Helsley's contributions in the bullpen provide a glimmer of hope. Despite grappling with injury setbacks, Helsley's impact remains undeniable, with an impressive 2.39 FIP and nearly 11 strikeouts per 9 innings. In a challenging campaign, his consistency and prowess in the bullpen became a beacon of hope for the Cardinals. As the team navigates adversity, Helsley emerges as a key figure, injecting optimism with each appearance. Arizona Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte has been a consistent performer for the Arizona Diamondbacks, despite attention often going to younger players. Hitting .275 with solid defensive contributions, Marte showcases his value as a reliable and versatile player for the Diamondbacks. His batting average of .275 speaks to his offensive prowess, consistently contributing to the team's efforts at the plate. Beyond his offensive capabilities, Marte's defensive contributions add another layer to his multifaceted skill set. Whether patrolling the outfield or anchoring the infield, his defensive prowess has solidified him as a key component in the Diamondbacks' overall strategy. These underrated MLB players symbolize the unsung heroes making significant impacts on their teams. From promising talents like Reed Detmers to the reliable Ketel Marte, each player brings unique strengths often overlooked. Despite the spotlight on star players, these underrated athletes play vital roles, shaping the unpredictable and exciting narrative of Major League Baseball. So what do you think? Have we named all the underrated ones? Leave your comments below, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more.